All right, so for today, we are going to be doing the Dune Succession Trail. I've actually done this one before, but I didn't get to record it the first time I went, so I decided to do it again. And we are going to head out and do that. I'm actually going to do it the backwards way this time. I think that'll look a bit nicer on video. So, all right, let's head out. So I'll be coming back from that way once I head out. Yeah, here's the overhead of the dune itself here. They've got a little project going on, and kind of a memoriam of one of the ladies who started protecting this area in 1900s. So this one's a lot cooler because they have a bunch of signs along the way talking about her and stuff that she did in this area, which I like to see at parks. I like to learn more about them when I'm heading out of places. So there's the stairs that I'll be heading up to at the lookout for the highest point. So I'm a little further south from the place that I hiked first time. So I'm a bit closer to Gary, Indiana. You can get a better view of Chicago. And I'll show you exactly that when we get to the top here. So this is the main viewpoint. And there's the parking lot, pretty empty today. A lot clearer though. There's Gary, Indiana, and there is Chicago. Pretty dang good view for today. Whew. You can tell how out of shape I am because just those stairs already got me winded. Yeah, this is such a cool spot. So if you're ever in Southwest Michigan or Northwest Indiana, highly recommend taking a trip out to West Beach in Indiana Dunes National Park. This is such a cool spot to check out. Another important reminder, don't do stuff like this, guys, when you're out on a hike, especially when there's one that's on a fenced-in trail here. Don't go over and try and climb up the dunes because all that sand is pouring over down to the bottom here, and it's going to keep doing that because all that dune grass up there is getting knocked loose. You'll see that on a bunch of these different trail systems all throughout the Great Lakes. Is people want to walk through the dunes and find their own little separate spots, but all it does is end up bringing more of the loose sand down, and it takes so long for those areas to build back up again. So please stay on the trails. I get wanting to adventure and find your own little spot, but just remember that if someone sees you do it, they're probably going to go to the same place, and it's just going to cause a whole bunch of issues. There's another section up here which is really bad. Right up here, yeah. I remember this one from the first time that I walked through here. Look at all that sand just pouring onto the fence. Now the dunes do move on their own naturally. However, usually that's only when there isn't any vegetation on them, and these areas are supposed to be heavily vegetated, but they already have a sign posted up there to tell people not to climb on the dunes, but you can see all these footprints on here. So yeah, please just be respectful of the places you go to, people. Another awesome viewpoint up here, further in the dunes themselves. There's Chicago again. The trail itself dips into some of the jack pine forest down there. I don't know how well it'll show up on my phone, but there it is. Right around the distance. I think it's a tug. Yeah. Love that view. I really wish I had taken that video when I came here the first time, because it was like in the 50s and it was so warm and damp out here that the cool air off the lake made it super foggy. I'll try and throw a photo in this video to show you guys what it looked like, but it was so stinking cool. It was so pretty over here. It was like the perfect weather to walk through this area. Nice and foggy, really fragrant too. You could smell the junipers and the cedars growing here. I think these are jack pine trees growing here. I really hope I'm not wrong, because hopefully I'll be going into the Forest Service, so that'd be embarrassing if I got that tree wrong, but anyway. Another spot where people like to climb up. Don't do it. But yeah. So far, this is probably my favorite trail in Indiana Dunes. But I'll be going to a few more, hopefully. I hope that I enjoy those just as much. Got lucky with this little piece of beach glass right here. So grab that. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for today then. Yeah, I was really glad I got to do this hike again. Wish it was a bit warmer, as you can tell by my hat. It's pretty cold out. But yeah, this is a really cool hike, so I highly recommend this one if you're coming to Indiana Dunes. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today then. Glad you got to come walk with me. So see you next time.